Serbia is very good at producing things. So far this year we've produced another wonderful Belgrade Marathon, a stunning Eurovision Song Contest, and sometime this year we could well produce a government.
Allow me to welcome you to Belgrade on this 11th annual conference of ECRF on behalf of the Ministry of Economy and Regional Development of Serbia. It is a great pleasure for us to have this conference here in Belgrade, following a successful ex-BRL conference earlier this year. And I think that the event like this is always an honor and an important thing for any country, and it is even more so for Serbia. Let us remember that only 3 years ago, the Serbian Business Registers Agency has been created and became a member of this forum, and it was a pleasure to be elected as a chair of this forum last year in Riga. What has been done in Serbia in the past few years, it's something that we are very proud of. Only 4 years ago, the time required for registration of business was more than 50 days. Today, it's less than 3 days. 4 years ago, it cost 400 euros to register an enterprise. Today, it's less than 50 euros. But it's not enough, and we know we will, in the course of this year, we will try to put through another reform, which is the development of the so-called one-stop shop. We will try to put together all the procedures related to business registration, tax registration, social contributions, employment registration, and create a so-called single window for our citizens.
Today, in this room, we have 35 countries, and our institutions here in this room represents the population of 480 million. And I'm not speaking and give this speech with intention to say that it is some kind of a power. It means really and exactly, it means an efficient, reliable public service. Public service which means a lot of customers, a lot of good job, and solid database, reliable database for the decision makers also. And the slogan of this conference, which means register, work and succeed, really means a symbol of our work and symbol of our success. We want to avoid any problems to the moving and settling the business in our countries, and we want to improve the business environment, of course. For Serbia, it was the great honor to have this presiding role in the last 1 year, and I'd like to thank in this very brief welcome address, I'd like to thank to all of you who supports us in our work. I'd like to thank to all the ECRF representatives here and also future members. We expect some during these days. I'd like to thank to also to the delegation of Malaysia and South Africa, and I'd like to express a warm welcome too for the institutions such as the World Bank, OECD, IFC, and of course our family association, friendly associations such as AYACA, and of course CRF. Mr. Richard Shaw is also with us, he came from Canada, and I'd like to thank to all of you.
We are here to learn from each other, we are here to exchange experiences, we are here to share knowledge. But last and not least, certainly we are also here to have fun in the process. So after this official presentation and introduction, we can stop being so serious and really start enjoying the conference and trying to learn as much as possible from each other.
today we start, and in this year we will devote to the electronic registration process. We started that for the entrepreneurs before 1 month, and I must say that when we speak about the one-stop shop system, we have partly that system already for the entrepreneurs, which means the electronic exchange of the data between various institutions, of course.
The idea is the website will have a number of projects and benchmark from ECRF, predominantly the conference, registration fee each year to really. So the most important part of the actual website is the system. Generally, this is an odd presentation for the conference. We have a website and we're designing it. But the reason we're after the survey is because it fits in with ongoing initiatives after the conference finishes. Generally, today, this is about what we do after the conference finishes.
Navigation pages so that we knew exactly what we were going to build from, and this became the foundation of the website. Secondly, it was important that it was going to be easy to use, so that the navigation was clear and simple. For example, the contact information is surprising